dear children of God. So glad to once again meet you through this wonderful video message. In this message from Hebrews chapter 2, verse 14 and 15, we are going to discuss how Jesus Christ delivers us from the fear of death. Friends, now let me read to you Hebrews chapter 2, verse 14 and 15. The Bible says, "For as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood, Jesus also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death, that is the devil, and deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage." Friends, here the Bible talks about a bondage that we are subjected to all our lifetime. This is a problem that we face all throughout our life, and we are not able to be delivered from this. This thing holds us in bondage, and the Bible calls this the fear of death. Yes, friends, this fear of death is a evil thing that holds us in bondage all through our lifetime. The Bible says here in Hebrews 2 and verse 15. So, now let us discuss how Jesus delivers us from this. First of all, what is the fear of death? Friends, this fear of death manifests itself in our life in various ways. For example, let's say you are about to start a new business, or you want to learn some new skill so that you can grow in life. You know, whenever we move forward to do a new thing in life, sometimes, fear grips us. Well, what if I fail? Well, what if this happens and that happens? We have not even started to do that thing that we want to do. But even before that, we begin to dream all kinds of failure. We begin to fear all types of this failure and that failure. Why do we think like that? Why do such thoughts arise in our mind? Well, friends, this is the fear of death. That is what it is, this fear of death that causes us to think all these kinds of failures even before we have started doing something new. Or let's say, we live a family life and let's say maybe that person is facing a problem after problem in family life, maybe in his relationships or in his children's life. Immediately the thought arises, well, is God punishing me? Maybe some curse is upon my life. Maybe God's curse is upon my life. These kinds of thoughts begin to run in people's mind when they face continuously problem after problem. Well, why do people think that they are cursed? And why do people think that God is punishing them when they face problem after problem? Well, it is the fear of death manifesting itself in our life. These are all the work of fear of death, my dear friend. Or maybe, you go to a high-rise building, maybe you stand in some 5th floor, 10th floor or something like that, and you're looking down from the top position. Immediately, sometimes, some people get into fear. Well, their hands they begin to shake and they get fearful. Why? What is that fear? Well, it is the fear of death. They fear maybe they will fall down like that. So friends, this fear of death, it works in people's life and robs them of all their confidence. It fills them with fear, and because of that, people lose their confidence. They don't have the confidence that they will succeed in life. They are always failure minded. They are always, well, God is punishing me. Well, some curses, I am cursed. And they are talking about curse, and they are always talking about, well, God is punishing me. God is rejecting me. These thoughts fill their life. Why are they like that? This is the fear of death working in their lives. So friends, when this fear of death fills a person, that person can never succeed in life. He will always fail in everything they do.